So it's the secret compartments.
Yes, podcast.
Okay. Welcome to the secret compartments. What do I say after
Good
that?
work. That sounds good. That's good enough.
Okay,
Okay,
guys, what symbol should I make for the bottom inside of my bowl?
This isn't a part
A
of the podcast.
star.
If I'm not allowed to talk about, if I'm not allowed to talk about a
Outrageous.
patient care test.
Yeah, nobody cares about patient care.
Okay,
Everyone
okay.
cares
Oh
about
my
my
God.
bowl.
No, wait, listen, I have to say, today isn't a special episode where we have a special guest, and it's Ty. It also should have been Evan, but he's sick because he is allergic to the podcast.
There's a difference
Maybe
between
he finally
special
died.
guests and guest stars because we only have one singular guest star.
That is me.
That is Milo.
Always.
Milo is also
What if
here.
Evan just died finally?
You know,
So
I
does
kind
Ty
of like
need his
Evan.
name?
He's chill.
He's always wanted to
No,
die.
he's
though.
just a guest. He doesn't need a nickname. Or we can come up
Well,
with that at
that's
the
what
end
we
of the
thought
episode.
about Milo, and he's still here.
Milo's been here like this is his third time.
no, this is like my fourth time.
Oh, then this is like his
Oh
fourth
my
time.
God! How y'all not remember this?
You
Okay,
guys made
anyways.
an episode without me twice. I'm so hurt.
Oh.
Wait, when was
Well, the first episode you were in. The second episode you were in. No, the second
Well,
episode you weren't in
weren't
because
in
you weren't
the-
in our
that? You weren't in
math
the
class.
first episode.
Yes, he
like
was.
the very first
Yes,
one.
he was.
I was,
Yeah.
but I didn't really say much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we were FaceTiming
So, like,
Megan.
what is this episode
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
about?
We're gonna ask you both questions.
Okay.
First question, which we're gonna ask every guest star.
How do you want to
is-
die?
No.
You
My
mean
boy.
special guest, Mack.
Special guest, sorry. Is, okay, so like, you know how there's like the mom friend or whatever and all that kind of stuff?
Kinda, yeah.
So what type of friend are you?
Oh man. Ooh. Oh, man. To really classify that, I'm like your average, like, kind of nerd guy in a sense, but with like this.
I was gonna say he's the D&D friend.
He's wearing a Captain America shirt right as we
I
speak.
play D&D.
You're both disgusting.
I know.
Oh, do you like the inside of my
Nathan
bowl?
tried
Oh,
to
that's
get.
nice.
I love that.
Let me see.
It says SC.
Oh, yeah,
for
also
subscribe.
Nathan is not
me to
here.
Except
play-
you're upside down,
I'm
so it
like
says
the
yes
better
for you.
one.
Oh, now it says SC.
No, it's
And
just upside down.
like
It
it
didn't
was
say anything
for.
else.
I'm like Nathan
I-
2.0, but without the beard.
My sister and my
Yeah.
dad tried to get me to play it and I hate it.
Nathan tried to get me to play it, and I
Really?
got bored.
I didn't even
haven't
play the
played it
type
well
where
then.
it's like somebody makes up a story. I played like a weird version that was more like a board game, but I did not like it.
I want food so badly.
Then
I
eat
literally
food,
gave you a
punk.
pizza.
Yes,
What
There's
is
a
this?
Pizza sitting
This isn't
right
my
next
This is not
art.
food.
Are we
Is
about to,
this not
are we
food?
about to be like children and
You
just
could
be like how
literally
we eat the Play-Doh
make that
and just...
into a hamburger.
Play-Doh is salty.
Okay, we need
Yum.
questions for Ty.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
just asked him a question, and you're like, no.
Okay,
Don't do
how
that.
would you like to die? Not a threat.
How do you want
Just
to
asking.
in your
die?
arms.
Just so that.
Definitely
In your
a threat.
arms.
I
Also
love
just
that.
ask.
That is a good way to die in Henry's arms.
Yeah.
Did Henry kill you? And now he's cradling you in your arms, regretting that he killed you?
He's cradling him in his own arms.
I always imagined it being at like the very bottom of
Henry
the
and I would be-
marinara trench.
Henry and I would be the gay version of Romeo and Juliet, being honest.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Every
Except for the
version
part
of
where
Romeo.
Wait, why
Henry's
would
in
we
love with
not be
Nathan.
able to?
Except for the
But
part where
I didn't say we
except
weren't
for,
able.
except for the part where
Okay,
Henry's
guys,
in love with
okay.
Nathan.
Guys,
Oh.
did you know that if you have a patient with congestive heart failure
about that.
and they have swelling in their legs and feet, you should report it to the nurse immediately because that's very dangerous. Changes in appetite and food preferences are okay, as well as weight loss of 1 pound in
What's that?
3 weeks, and increased urinary output
this
is
says,
also
like,
okay, but you really should tell the
Play
nurse
on it,
if
and
Like
then
a
I put
mouse.
it on my
like,
thing, and then I keep getting stuff
fun
on.
fact,
Like a mouse is too jittery.
tests are hard, thanks.
Did you
Tests are
know
hard.
that congenital insensitivity to pain is a real thing?
You
You
just
say
made that up,
congenital?
like,
No.
straight up. I
No, that's
swear
a
you
real
made up
thing.
words.
I thought you-
smashed words
I thought he meant to say
together.
like congealed, and I was like,
Congenital?
I'm pretty sure congenital isn't a real word.
I mean, you have
but I could be
genital
wrong.
pain, but I don't think congenital pain is a real.
Congenital is a real word.
See, it's a real thing. It
How
has.
what is it?
It has a Wikipedia article.
Congenital
About-
what?
Oh, it's
Congenital
got a
insensitivity
Wikipedia
to
article,
pain.
guys.
Oh, that is a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It makes you not be able to feel pain. Actually,
Oh.
people have it. Actual people have it, and then they like
Oh,
put their
that's what you
hands
meant.
in
I thought
pots
you
of
guys like
boiling
something
water,
weird,
and they're
like,
just like
using mixing the words together with like
Why
genital,
would you
and I
do
was
that?
like,
If
because
you
they don't know that it's boiling water.
okay,
Maybe.
Oh
but
my-
like you know that it affects your skin just because you don't have any pain. You're not just gonna be like, oh, it doesn't hurt.
Because they were
so let's
kids.
do
No,
that.
I'm not
Remember
saying
kids,
like full-grown
No.
adults
Oh, I
with
thought you
like,
meant
little
soak
kids
their hands
who-
in
yeah.
pots of water.
I thought you were saying that
Or,
like
like,
as
who-
soon as they know it won't hurt them,
Yeah,
they just
no,
keep
no,
doing
no.
a bunch of random
Or they
stuff.
like cut themselves and they don't realize until they see all the blood.
If
Yeah,
I
it's
would-
like
I
Brave New
knew
World,
that cutting my
basically,
hand in
in a
boiling
sense.
water wasn't going to hurt.
Brave
I
New
would
World
want to
basically
try
like,
it.
hey, yo,
Yeah.
deter from pain. Now it's the opposite. You go like, I want, because I don't know.
See, sometimes I'm really smart.
So
That's
what are the
true.
questions y'all got for me?
Okay,
That
what's
was
another
pretty
question?
much it. And that's
You should
the
pick-
end
you
of the
should-
episode.
No,
No,
it's
no, no, no.
Thanks for listening.
So if you weren't Ty, who would you be?
Probably
Wait,
Ty.
out of the 4 of us, well, I guess 5 of us. You can count Milo.
Milo
I
and
always
those kids.
forgot.
Are we counting Nathan?
Yeah, Nathan
Yeah.
counts. Out of the people of the podcast, who are you most like, and why?
Probably
Oh,
Henry.
mostly. Honestly, I would say Ollie. Like legit, like she always knows like when to like actually be serious and like when to like be like that. But we all know like she got that one side of just letting everything go. It's sick. I mean, that's what I love to do. Like I know I gotta be serious, but I love being myself.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be excited. To be like, I mean, you might be
Alright,
cool
what are
too.
the questions y'all got?
What's another?
that's
Henry, what's a
disgusting.
question that you have?
What's disgusting?
Oh,
What
I'm reading it for
is your favorite microorganism?
You.
What the heck is wrong
Illegitimate
with you?
answer.
What did I do to you?
I think
Get
my favorite
out.
is the amoeba.
Yeah. I would say the plankton actually. Being honest.
Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Why are you always like?
I mean,
If you
hey,
could
did you know
be
my hand's been
A
shaking
president.
today?
Which president would you be? Really? That's.
I thought you said
maybe should-
feed. I literally thought you said, what if you could feed
Probably
a president?
Genghis Khan the
You
236.
should eat a banana, Mac. So if you could
Wait.
feed, hand
What
feed.
is what Ollie said?
If you could hand feed one of the presidents, which one would you hand feed?
Harry S. Truman.
Why?
That was way too
That's a
quick.
good one.
No doubt, Harry S. Truman.
Why?
It's a good one.
That's not a real president.
Harry S. Truman?
Yes, it is.
Are you okay?
There's Harriet Tubman.
What?
You're thinking of Harriet Tubman.
That's it.
Esterman? That's not a real
No,
president.
Harry
What?
S. Truman.
The S
Oh.
is the
That-
middle initial.
Who's Esther?
Harry
Oh my
Esther.
god.
Say
That's
Harry
gonna
S.
be our
Second
president
time
next
you
year is
said that
Harry
somebody was
S.
wrong because you misheard something. In this episode.
I don't want to hear it.
Esther Truman sounds like a son made up from like a fan fiction about like the president.
Wait, what's the one president that wrote that book?
Oh, which one?
The little baby Snooglefleeger?
Okay.
What is that? What?
Henry, why do you know this?
Jimmy
stuff?
Carter.
Why do you know this stuff?
Because Jim Carter's the
He
one.
wrote a book called The Little Baby Snooglefleeger.
Okay, so Ty,
Yes.
Why? Wait, as he
you
was
have
president.
been transported.
I
to
don't
an-
know.
You've been
I don't think so.
transported to an alternate universe. Okay.
Okay.
It's the exact same as our universe, except for one difference, which is
Oh, I named it.
33
Oh.
pages.
No, you have to know exactly what she's thinking about.
Yeah,
the
you
one
have to know what I'm
difference.
thinking about.
This is the segment
If
where
you
we
don't
learn
know,
if you
we
can read
immediately
the
begin a
mind.
game of where are your feet.
Oh, no,
no,
that's
no.
scary.
I've got. I've
Oh,
heard
yeah,
so
you
many
know
tales.
about
Where I'm gay.
Oh yes, I was gonna say if I had an alternate universe, everyone would be gay, and there would be no straight people.
How
I was
would-
gonna say
how
one
would
where I
we
don't
make
hate
babies?
myself.
Huh?
How
So
would- how would
gay
we make
babies.
Gay
Humans-
babies.
Gay
humans
babies.
don't deserve to live anymore.
That's
Well, I
true.
can't say I disagree with that.
Oh my
You
God.
can't. You're legally not allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to agree with everything Milo
You
says, or
signed.
else.
I'm a freaking
Exactly.
Favorite type of punctuation? Go.
Ooh, the semicolon. Sorry, Ty.
No
I just
problem.
had to tell you. I had to tell you right then
Go.
and there.
It's important to know.
Ollie,
Question
we are
mark?
not going to have another episode
Question
where
mark?
we
Why
talk for
question
like
mark?
half the episode
If
straight.
I'm odd like a question mark.
Ooh, that's a good one. A question mark. How do you draw
A
your
question mark
marks?
is just like an
I draw
exclamation
a
point that got
backwards
shot
C
in the
with the
head.
dot.
Trying
What's
to keep
the-
Ollie from talking the whole episode is like trying to keep, I don't know, like,
Nathan from
It's trying
bossing
to like
everybody around.
putting
Nathan's
socks
trying
on
to
an
prove a point
octopus.
that
Max,
sounds
what's
like he's
yours?
smart.
What's the one where
Like
it's
trying to
an
keep
exclamation point and a question mark
sand
in the
in your
same
hands.
thing?
You're
Oh,
trying
crap,
as hard
what
as
is
you
it?
can. It's just like
I don't know.
dripping down your fingers, and you
That's
might
what-
have a few grains left.
I
but
used
That's
to
what
know
he
it.
is when he
Better.
spouts something about something that he's really trying to defend.
If anyone would like to feed me, let me know.
I
That'd be
literally gave you a piece of pizza.
Like actually feed her.
If anyone would
What
like
is
to
it
feed
called?
me, the 46th
Why do
In
people
president
sit
of the
in
United States.
Interrobang? That's my favorite one.
In Terabang.
Yeah, the one that where it's a question mark and an exclamation point.
What the world is
Look,
that?
show me.
What's your favorite, Milo?
That's
What?
the interrobang.
Punctuation. What is
My favorite
that? It looks like,
And the
It's a real
interrobang.
thing.
it looks like
when,
the
when-
Riddler's
it's like when you're
fucking
like,
sign
what?
just gone wrong.
Yeah.
Let me see.
My
You have
favorite
to do this.
It's like somebody's trying to copyright the
I love
Riddler
that,
from
actually.
DC.
I like that.
They're trying to think
My
of what
favorite,
to do. Oh, here.
My
What?
favorite punctuation would be the at sign because I can draw it perfectly, and I really love that about myself. That's my favorite trait about myself is that I can draw the at sign perfectly if I try.
Good
I am
job.
like the exact opposite.
y'all
of
ever
that.
ask, like,
I
weird
hate it
questions?
Okay,
because
Ty.
I can't draw
Look,
it.
What is your
But I'm
favorite thing about
Very good
yourself?
at sign.
How do you just do that?
I
Every
just do
time
it.
I do it, it looks like I put like in too many swirls or something, and then it just looks
I
like
can
one of
do
those
better.
giant
What do you just
lollipops.
keep
Do
on
it.
going and you just don't
'Cause
know when to stop?
I'm insecure.
Henry, I feel light.
What?
I didn't tell
Hey,
him before
what
I
up,
told
bro?
you. I told
All right,
him.
everybody.
I asked you this-
Nathan is fashionably late.
I asked you if you were coming. I really
Nathan
asked
has
you this.
entered the chat.
Henry was like, "Oh no, it's not today."
No, that's because he didn't know yet. I didn't tell him about it.
I asked you
I
this
told him
morning
during
if like
hours.
you
Why
ready.
did you make me doubt myself?
My boy, I asked you this morning. You ready
I
for the
too
podcast?
doubted myself.
I asked you this morning, man.
And I just thought you were making fun.
All right,
No.
sit down, sit down.
Nathan, do you
And
have
if you
a
want to feed
question?
me, let me know.
Oh wait. Okay, Tyrell.
Christina.
Wait, is
By
that
which I mean,
safe?
if you want to
Tyrell,
give
what
me
is one
food,
thing
let
that
me
you like
know.
about yourself?
Having clay all
Hush.
over my fingers and eating an orange?
Yes.
No.
Isn't it
I
like-
was
Tyrell's
dangerous.
giving his
What is
answer.
Bergstrom difficile?
No one cares. Ty?
I would say the one
It's
thing
that
that I
thing
really
that
like
you-
about myself is
yeah.
that somehow in some way, even if I don't expect it, I can always like sense when someone's like going through something or something feels off between someone.
Oh,
I can
Oh,
usually do like
that's
the
a
exact
good. You're
opposite.
very empathetic. I like that.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. Noticed. That's my new adoptive dog.
I have
what?
no empathy
What are we talking
whatsoever.
about?
I'm
We're asking
mean and
Tyrell,
cruel,
our
always.
guest speaker, questions. What do you dislike most about yourself?
I feel like that's
He's
not
just
a great
like,
question
I
to
hate
ask. I
me.
feel like
So
you
I
should
think
pick
his
something else.
innermost left eyelash is what I hate about him the most.
I think so.
That would do it too.
I think
I think
Ty,
so.
what he hates most about himself is that he's too damn hot and he just can't be normal.
That is problematic. How do you wear jackets and jeans all the time when you're just that hot?
I do not
Wait,
know.
is that the kind of hot that we were talking about?
Yeah, I was talking about
Hey.
temperature. I was talking about
Oh,
temperature.
Oh.
I thought it was the other one.
If you talk about that hot, then I got you, bro.
I got blood on my jacket.
If I gave you $5 to eat an orange peel, would you eat it?
I would eat it without you.
Give
paying
me the
any
orange
money
peel.
whatsoever.
I've never eaten an orange
Oh.
peel.
I had my fifth grade.
Orange peels are good for you.
Yeah, my fifth grade teacher, every day this girl would come in and she would have an orange and he was like, hey, can I have the orange peel? And he would just eat it while he was like teaching class because he's like, it's good for you. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you've never taken an orange and you just.
Eating
an orange No, not like an
is the
apple.
exact same as eating a kumquat.
I don't know what that is.
One time I ate
don't
an
know what
onion
kumquat?
like an apple, and it was horrible. And it was a raw onion.
Well, someone else put all
Oh,
this
wait,
clay
an
away.
onion? I thought you were talking about an
No,
orange.
Chick-fil-A.
No, I
Yeah.
ate an onion,
Wait,
like
so
a
let me
whole
answer-
onion, like an apple. Like I just
Okay.
took it and took a
Why?
bite out of it.
Why?
Here, let me
Because
answer
my
the question.
sister was like, "I'll
So-
give you $5
Caroline?
if you." No, my oldest sister Elizabeth. She was like, "I'll give you $5 if you eat this onion like an
This is
apple."
how I don't do
and then I
bets.
took one bite, and I was like, "No,
You
I don't
ate?
want this."
And
You ate Elon Musk?
It wasn't Elon Musk.
Holy
It was a different
Oh
onion.
my god.
Okay,
You
Mac,
ate
to answer the
Elon
question.
Musk.
And then
So,
she didn't even give me the $5.
I would say the one thing
That's
I dislike about myself is the fact that I'm too nice for my own good.
That's true, you are.
Yeah, I give people so many chances, even though I do regret it. And yet I'm so nice about it, and I will forgive them kind of easily. Even though I do have like the tendency to go like, why am I doing this? And then in my mind go like, because I care for them too much. That's exactly
We
why.
just reach over
I
and
used
put
to
those on
have
the
that
table behind you.
problem.
What are you doing?
There's a table behind you.
Nathan?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you... What?
Why are you sitting like that?
What
the
the
heck?
heck?
What kind of
the heck?
velociraptor man are
What is
you?
wrong
Oh
with
boy,
you?
Cortina's
For-
turned into elf.
Okay, guys.
Listening,
Guys,
Nathan is sitting weird.
It's gonna. Nathan is gay. I knew it.
I'm sitting.
That
I'm
is-
sitting like a normal person.
What?
Okay, you cannot
Have you
say
ever
that.
seen a normal
You
human
you
sit?
are literally using your arm to balance yourself. That you cannot tell me that's you
Your legs are
sitting
like a
normal.
Take your
hanger
arm
that I
off the
use to hang
table.
up my clothes.
Take your arm
Mac,
off the
The
table.
way his legs are is like how a hanger
It's
is.
like wrapped around the freaking stool, and then he's like doing a weird. It's like half of the chair is not even on the floor.
This
That's
is
not
like a
normal.
starfish. He's just wrapping around.
Rude.
Nathan, this isn't allowed. Nathan, do you have a question for Tyrell?
What you got, man?
I got a question.
Sure.
Don't
If
ask
I
him how he
ate
wants to die. I already did
13
that.
cups of pudding. Listen
Tyrell,
closely.
what's your-
Listen closely. These are the cups of pudding that have the chocolate, vanilla, chocolate.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh.
I had 13 of those cups of pudding. Okay. and then 2 dozen bean and cheese tacos.
Nathan, I freaking told
He
you.
just
He just
died.
fell out of his chair because he's being an idiot.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've had 13, and then 2 dozen bean and cheese tacos. Okay.
2 dozen.
How many of those flat baked pretzels could I still fit in my tummy?
17. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say
I think
that.
Tyrell's the correct man. I think he knows about this.
You got this.
So Tyrell, I got a good
Specific
question.
topic. No, let him answer.
Answer the question.
He's thinking.
Always. Oh, okay.
I would say 19 to be honest.
I
What the
think
heck is
19's
wrong
about
with you?
right.
What?
The price is right.
Our next episode will be us experimenting with this.
All right, Cortines.
Okay,
what's your
Cortines. I don't like calling you that.
question? He Cortines.
So,
Oh my
Tyrell.
god.
Why do you have a
Y'all remember
That's
that when we
mine.
called him Schmotes?
Is that a furry?
Oh,
Let-
I do
It's
remember
just a
that.
bear.
That was a
It just
long
goes
time
hard.
ago.
please let me ask the question.
It's scary when you
hate
open his
that
don't
bear.
like,
Dude, don't
So-
He has a
do it.
hand puppet
No,
bear,
dude,
and I
like-
hate it.
Literally, if you open his eye, it's so creepy because like you
It's
see.
already creepy enough.
Look at his eye. Look.
No.
What are you
It's
talking about? I'm your
creepy.
friendly neighborhood teddy bear.
Okay.
Dab.
So what's your question, Teddy Bear?
Dab.
Hate it.
What's your question?
What's your question?
Right. So here's my question. What would you do, right, if tomorrow you woke up and you were invisible and you didn't know how to control it,
So basically, if I had
and
that-
like you couldn't see yourself either,
I missed the question.
Ooh,
If he woke
that-
up and he was invisible.
Oh,
like
and you can,
entirely, and no one could see you, and you yourself couldn't even see.
he
you.
can talk.
I'm basically a new
Yeah.
X-Men.
If he
outfit.
wears clothes, or do the clothes become invisible, or can you see the clothes?
You can see the clothes.
I have my answer for this already.
Oh god.
I've already come up with my answer for
Wait,
this
what?
question years ago.
Tyrell, answer first because
If
I'm
that were to
scared.
happen, then
What's the
I
spell
would
name?
probably get. Oh no.
I might be able to question
Wow.
Is it a one-day thing or like?
You're not
It's
touching my
like for
blood.
like a week.
Stealing your blood, Henry.
Then I'm getting. Oh no.
Does
Oh,
he
wait,
know
so
in
I signed my
advance?
permission slip.
No, he does
You
not.
signed
know. It
your
just
permission
happens
slip?
randomly.
If
So
it
I can
happens,
steal
then it
your
happens.
blood?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Who want my blood?
That
Oh.
was
We're gonna pick
awesome.
up our audio.
Ty-
I mean,
Ty, can I
Oop.
steal your blood?
It's okay. There's other people
Ollie.
who've cursed already in this.
really?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think so. Pretty sure.
Bad word.
Bro,
Sorry.
I got Henry.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Is that your answer? Is that your answer, Tyrell?
No.
What?
Is that your answer?
Yes. If I had that strange X-Men mutant ability, then I'd probably just mess around with it. Mostly mess around with Otto to get him back.
Killer Queen has
Nice.
already entered
Okay.
your eye.
Oh, my
So the
lord.
first thing I would do is go and get my parents.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are we?
I became
If you were
Invisible.
invisible for exactly a week, your clothes can be seen if
Okay,
you wear
you're
them.
getting dangerously close to the content of the last question. Please, no more questions pursuing.
So I would put on clothes like normal, and then but like long sleeves, whatever. Put on socks, wear gloves, wear a scarf,
Boy.
go out
Oh,
and
you
buy
just wear makeup.
wear a wig, and wear makeup and get contacts, like colored contacts, and that's it. I mean, I would wear, that's it.
I'd carry an onion around and pretend to be Elon Musk.
Oh my God.
I would just sit in my room and sleep
Wait.
all day because no one could find me and drag me to school, and that's all I would do for like a whole week. Wait, how long was this supposed to last?
A week.
Okay.
Mack.
I hate that thing.
And then I would rob a store. That's it.
All right.
But they can still see the
What
I'm
items we're
carrying stuff
going.
out, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. What kind of
Okay,
store?
but the thing
I
is,
just picture like an invisible.
They want to
What
stay
if
It's
like
like
a
a floating
it's just the wind?
No, no, no,
It's
no.
just the
The
wind.
question I
Just
got
the
is,
wind.
what store would you steal from now?
Target. Duh.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
Duh.
Okay, I have a
Okay.
real
I got
question this time.
Okay, real question. Everybody shut up.
I'm potassium.
So, what is the ideal?
All right, I'm neutral good.
What is the ideal scenario, right,
September.
That's true.
Probably.
For a girl.
for a vacation? I'll get to that later.
Oh my
For
God.
a vacation?
For
Still
a vac-
September.
For a vacation.
September.
And here's what you only get one place, right? You only
No,
get
that's speak
you
up
get
right
like
now.
one general area, one living space,
That was speaking.
and then one event.
I got it.
I'm
Go
going
ahead,
to
Ty.
Ukraine.
That was
Shut up.
speaking.
What is it, Ty?
Going to Mr. Starlow's
That was
house.
speaking.
Then
That was
That's a
speaking.
little sus.
That was speaking.
What
so
you-
you want to go to Charles' house, and then what's the event?
No,
Hey,
why
you
didn't you
can't
say that?
say
I had
that.
to redact that.
Redact it.
Wait, Mr. Charles already in the
God.
first episode, by which I mean the second episode.
No, but I mean,
Oh.
I see. He said redacted. Sorry. Dang.
Down where the road
Wait,
works.
Henry, can you just say redacted so I can use it as a thing?
Wait, but if we mention every other country
Oh,
but Texas,
Redacted. All right. Leave Texas.
but
Oh my
Matt,
God.
if we don't censor every other country, then eventually they're gonna figure out it because we're gonna mention
Let's just
everything
say
else.
Is a country now. I don't know if you were aware. But it's a
Every
country.
single country that we don't
What
live in.
country do you live in? Really?
Y'all are making this so difficult right now. I hate my life.
Okay,
It's just gonna be a lot of
So
beeps.
you
I'll
get-
just use random sounds. I won't
get-
even use beeps.
you get
Use
one.
redacted.
Okay.
You get one
You can
place,
just record my voice saying
one living
redacted.
space,
Okay,
and then one event.
I got it.
Okay.
So, on a theater stage, my living space
I want to
is
know
the
this.
skyrise. I just live on top of the lights, basically.
I love that.
And the
Like
event.
the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
The tie of the opera.
And basically, the event, I'm finna drop from the ceiling. And there you go.
Matt?
Wow.
Hold on, give me this. Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra, Angola, Antigua, and Barbuda. No, Barbuda. Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Austrian Empire, Azerbaijan.
Kind of easy to tell by the language that we speak. It kind of narrows it down. A little.
Should I start speaking in Spanish?
You should.
Badeno, Bahraino, Bangladesho, Barbadoso, Bavario, Belaruso, Belgiumo, Belizo,
Should always be wrapped.
Benino, Bolivia,
Everybody to the closest. So if you had a
Bosnia, and Herzegovina. I give up.
On the first episode, then 2 views
No,
on
there's like 12 now. That's real good looking.
I'll poke you with my pencil.
Listen. No, I'm gonna get up, man.
Man.
You know you shouldn't do stuff like that, bro.
I just wanted to lay down a little bit.
You know it's not gonna
That
work
sounded
well.
so sad. I just wanted to lay down a little bit.
Thank you.
You can lay on the table.
Yeah, just over
okay.
Like this guy.
Oh my God.
Also, you get clay all over your shirt because I've gotten clay all over this.
Okay, new question. Since this one took way too long, stop rubbing the table with my bear.
He's swimming.
Okay, my answer.
He's very good.
I don't have specific answers, but all I know is I would want to go on a road trip with my friends. I literally don't care where. I just like the idea of that.
Put him up.
I know where we would
Come
go.
on.
Like in paper towns when they just drive and drive and drive.
Yes.
Like that. I mean, they had a destination in time in mind, but like, oh, I know. We could go to all these different haunted places. That'd be fun.
Ooh, we should do that.
What my
Yeah, we
ideal
should do that.
vacation would be is I get to sleep and pet my dog, and that's it.
But you do that all the time.
That sounds great.
I know,
Pretty
it's my
dope.
favorite.
Nathan, what's yours? No, I hate.
It's my turn. Hello.
Oh my God. You better start reading.
Doesn't it funny how Henry looks exactly like the bear?
I don't think Henry looks like the bear very much.
Henry,
I
I
don't
don't the
think-
bear next to your face.
I don't think that's how this works at all. I'm gonna insert the picture that she's taking
I'm gonna
right now.
Is there blood around my nose?
I thought we were supposed to
That
be
literally doesn't
redacting
look
things.
at all.
What's the point of redacting?
Anyway,
We're just gonna show Henry's face.
just because I show.
I
his
don't
face
have a
doesn't mean
face.
that it's, you know, where
Anyway.
I'm located.
Face, idiot.
My ideal vacation. Okay, so I go to this really nice hotel in redacted, but it's in America because that's important. And then I stay a night, but then during the night I rob the hotel and then I go to Ukraine because it's an easy place to hide, and then I become an English tutor, and also I sell lemons.
My lemons.
Huh?
My lemons.
Mr. Ritter sold lemons.
Oh,
Oh,
what is Mr. Ritter
Because
not
why
sold
would you not sell
lemons?
lemons?
But like, why specifically?
Fun fact: if you put a lemon in a cup of water and then you can't balance a coin on top of it, it'll just spin over.
It's okay.
I didn't know that.
And that's a fact.
And that's a fact, Rufus.
All right.
Nathan.
Ty,
Yes.
you start a.
Wait, Nathan didn't say.
I didn't ask Nathan, did I?
Nathan asked
You
himself.
start a, like. So you have babies,
What?
Okay.
and somehow they're not babies, but like
Are you
they've lived
telling
their
them to
whole
have
lives and they've
babies?
never learned anything except for language, right?
Okay.
But they don't know any facts about anything. They don't even know what a sun is. They don't know anything. Okay? They don't even know their own names. What? No, they just, I don't know,
Shut
but
up,
they
Nathan.
learned how to talk somehow.
Okay.
I'm not telling you this makes sense, okay? But they're like adults, but like they don't know anything. Maybe you had their brains wiped for everything except for, okay, so you have a group of people and you had their brains wiped for everything except for speech.
Okay.
What is the one thing you tell them? Like one fact, one singular fact.
A really specific scenario.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen in the future.
I think
That's
she's
what you say is
asking
the
for
fact.
advice.
This is a really
I'm not-
specific.
for
I'm
advice.
not saying that it's gonna happen in the future. I'm just saying have your answer in mind.
Okay,
Why
here's
not
what I
just-
tell them. I don't
why not
tell
just
them anything.
imagine,
I just
like-
go,
Mac, I just
And then
imagine
I-
Cortina's being the one just throwing there, and you be
Wait,
the one
no, they
saying,
can't
"This is a really
hear that."
specific scenario." That's it.
Wait. So what's your fact?
I guess the fact that I would tell them is that people can be good or bad.
But they don't know what that means.
Yeah, they don't know what good or bad means.
Well, then they don't know what anything means. How
I
would you tell
think
them
I know
anything?
exactly
Who
what.
calling me?
So I actually know exactly what fact I would tell them. I would look them each.
Who calling
I
me or
would
texting me? If
line
my
them up in
ex,
a
I ain't
row and look
answering.
each of them in the eyes for an uncomfortable amount of time, like 3 minutes and 2 seconds exactly, each.
All right, probably not
And then I would tell them
I keep throwing back
boldly.
my southern root.
I would say these exact words. Nicolas Cage's real name is Nicholas Kim Coppola, and then I would walk
you
out
can't
of the
tell
room.
them that.
That's the one fact that.
starting
It won't
off-
happen after the movie is made.
Oh my
Then
god.
it won't be a fact. It'll
You're
be
right.
a lie.
I didn't say this was after the movie was made, though.
Yeah,
No,
this
you
is
didn't say it was
before the movie.
before the movie was
Well,
made.
this
now
is
you know
before
it's
the
before
movie
the
was
movie.
made.
But they don't know who that is or what that means.
I think
They
that
just
it'll
need
still
to know.
shatter their lives
They don't
forever.
even know what the
it's
concept of name
protecting-
is.
it's
Anything is gonna
protecting
shatter
them
their mind.
from their
It
from
it
their
like the
does.
Giver
It
gone
does
wrong.
protect them. It protects them from so many things. Imagine if you didn't know that.
It's like
Your
the plot
life-
of The Giver, basically.
Like me,
God.
like I didn't
It is
know
kind
that.
of like the plot of The Giver. Okay, Nathan, what's your one fact?
I tell them the way you live is wrong.
And you still give them any details to why.
I love that. Milo,
Esther
you
amongst
did
themselves
you hear the
just
question?
Can't handle
Okay,
the pressure
so
of not knowing.
you have this group of like adults, and everything in their memory has been wiped away forever, except for like speech. Okay, but they don't know anything. They don't even know their own names. They know nothing. Okay, and these memories can never come back. But.
Keep going. Keep going.
I wrote what you wrote, but okay. And the question is, you get to tell them one fact. What is it? What is it? What's your one fact?
Why do we have two less
Oh my
people?
gosh.
What's your fact? That it's like they're
That's
making out in the closet.
insulting. Isn't it in his backpack?
What's the fact, Milo?
I mean, I feel bad. I don't want to.
The facts I would tell them
Wait, where did they go?
would be.
If you say something about I'm
We
walking
just
away.
lost 2 people. What the heck?
So Nicolas Cage just deleted Nathan and Ty. So that's a little bit upsetting.
What I would tell them is
They
that
ran away too.
Redacted.
it's embolism.
Redacted.
Yo, the door is open.
What if Dr. Malone comes in here again like he did that one time? Remember that?
Oh yeah, you can hear the exact moment in the episode when he walks in.
He came in here
when did
once.
that happen?
That's in the National Treasure 3
Part
episode.
1.
He walked in here?
Yeah, right at the end.
What?
I
He
can't
just
remember
walks
that.
in.
I don't remember here.
It was after we were done
Yeah,
reading
and
the
we
script.
and
we
we
all
all
just,
just
like, go
looked
silent.
at him, and we all just turned and
Tyrell
looked
is
at
back.
him.
Turns out he's not dead. Oh, my hand!
Tyrell is Dr.
Tyrell and Nathan have been brought back to life by Nicolas Cage. I appreciate him for that.
Fun
Where did
fact:
you even
anti-embolism stockings, also known as
Redacted.
Also known as compression stockings, are easy to put on if they're inside
Dude.
Okay, enough of that.
What's the next question?
Nathan, always here to bring us structure. So if you were in charge of our podcast, what direction would you want it to go?
I would
Oh my
delete
god. If I was in charge of the podcast, god damn, let me tell you what I do.
Hey, yo, you curse.
First of all, you'd get rid of me.
Okay, here's
No, I'm asking Ty.
I'll let him
No.
go first. I'll let
No.
him go first.
Okay.
Let's
it's
see
too
what he
late.
says.
It's too late. I'm already in the mode.
Ah,
In the
a guy.
If I had control of the podcast,
Edna mode.
Hold on. I really gotta think about this. I really gotta think
if
about
I
this.
were in charge,
Oh my god.
if I were in charge of this,
Why you?
So if I was in charge of the podcast, the things that I would do, it would probably have to start with.
or see this, but Nathan is laying.
It would probably be. Let's see. I really gotta think about this.
Oh my god. You're gonna monologue this entire thing.
Wait, I want to hear this.
If I had control of the podcast,
Yes.
the first thing I would do is go over the structure and what would we be talking about during the podcast. The podcast would probably be about whatever we'd like to talk about that specific day, and it would probably take time to do things like figure out topics and do specific scenarios. It would also have a lot more structure and things that we could go because we planned it in advance.
Nathan.
Structure's boring.
There also wouldn't be a lot of interruptions like just now,
I believe interruptions are actually the best part of this
and
podcast.
it could go
I
one.
believe
that we can
everybody
win.
I know
that we
is
can win.
Yes, we're doing.
And I believe,
Nathan is trying to close himself in a closet, listeners.
and I believe,
Why is he behind the door? The only thing it says is space.
and I believe that if we had structure, there would be a lot of different topics and a lot of things would be covered in a shorter amount of time, rather than just us talking about whatever comes to mind.
All right, I have
And
a
so-
song that we can sing. So wait, Nathan, bring it back, please.
And then,
Okay, so Henry and I are actually going to the library today to work on the script. But what Henry didn't know is that we're also working on a song. Yes, that song. The song, our theme song. It starts like this.
Wait, wasn't that the Phineas and Ferb?
We
Damn.
already finished
Okay,
we already did
but we have to have an opening and a closing theme song. Most podcasts have a different one for opening and for end credits. And so it begins like this. Down where the road works. Down where redacted.
Can the Phineas and Ferb be the opening though?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, good.
Actually, I'm gonna sing that now.
Did you just call me a potato?
well, there goes that.
How did it start? I don't remember how it started.
I vote we do an episode where each person gets to decide how it works. Where Nathan can make a plan, one of them. You can make a plan, one of them. Henry can make a plan. I can make a plan.
And then Milo can make a plan, but the whole time he's not allowed to be called Milo. We just have to call him our
We
guest
told
star.
everybody except
What
for
did-
one
what
person
is- how-
that
what
we're
was
not
one of the
talking
lines
the
from-
entire episode. So then there's just one person.
Yes.
It's like, what's going on? Hilarious.
What was one of the lines from the theme song?
Well, but go back to our messages.
Yeah, but I would have to scroll so far back up.
Oh, 104 days, or no, there's like 4 more days of spring break or something. I don't remember. It was like 4 more days or 2 more days.
There's only 4 more days of spring break left, and the only time is to spend it.
And the only time is to spend it.
Okay.
But the annual problem of podcast relations
Okay, wait, I got it!
finding a good structure to follow.
Oh my god, Jesus.
I want
That
that
scared
version where it's
me.
just Nathan
Okay,
really
okay,
upset.
okay.
Yes.
There's 9 days of spring vacation, and school comes along just to end it.
Duh,
So the
duh.
annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe finding and stealing an American treasure in order to make a new country.
Oh my God.
Discovering Nicolas Cage doesn't exist.
Hey.
Hey, and doing something about it now.
Hey.
We'll pitch a new movie, then costly money's in and use a real birth certificate. Now. Have him change it up. Sign for his real true name, Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god.
So stick with us, cause Henry and Mack and Ollie and Nathan and Milo are gonna do it all. Stick with us, cause Henry and Mack and Ollie and Nathan and Milo are gonna do it all. Nathan, I need you to come here and say, Mom, Henry and Mack are making a title sequence. Oh, no, say Miss Douglas. Miss Douglas, Milo and Mack are making a title sequence.
Ew. Oh my god.
Max, just edit all that out. That entire
No, it doesn't. It exists, bruh.
It's 26.
Yeah,
Except
we
this
should.
awesome bank shot.
Nathan, say the
So you can
line.
see there's a whole lot of stuff before school starts next week.
You said that so often. I'm writing a different version. That's my homework. I'm gonna write a different version.
Nathan, I need you to say Miss Douglas,
I will
Mack
say
and
it.
Henry
I
are
will
doing
say
a
it.
title
I will
sequence.
say it.
No.
I'll
Okay,
say. I'll
say hi, say it.
Okay. Miss Douglas, Mack and Henry are making a title sequence.
Brown!
Good
work.
Okay.
Okay, we need an outro. Where's
Wait, first,
Milo is
I'm
no longer
informing
here.
you. My homework is I'm going to write a better song, and Nathan's going to write a plan because our next episode, maybe after the 10th episode special, is going to be Nathan plans the entire podcast.
If you want, you can even script the whole thing.
Then after national, so eventually it will be Nathan is going to pick it, and we're going to go and do whatever he wants to do.
You should just bring your saxophone.
And my homework, Henry's homework is we're finishing and working on the script, and my homework is that I'm finishing our outro song. And if any of you listeners out there want to send us some art, send it. We don't have an Instagram.
What art we
We have
got?
an email.
We have an email. Email it to us at
Ollie.
secretcompartmentpodcast@gmail.com.
I think it's the secret
Ollie.
compartment.
Email it to us at the secret compartment podcast. Oh, I didn't say what it was.
Ollie.
If you decide on any artwork that we should use as our
Ollie.
artwork, our cover work, email it to
I have a secret to tell you.
what?
Nobody is listening.
If you
This is gonna be a nightmare to edit.
if you
Of course, it's gonna be a nightmare. That's why I go in raw.
what do you edit it on?
Video shop.
Yeah.
Is that on the Chromebook?
No.
Oh. If
Hey,
you-
wait, Tyrell. What's the one thing that you want to say? You have this opportunity to speak to millions of people right now. What do you want to
Yeah,
say?
we have 2 subscribers.
The millions of
And
people
one of
that
them is
subscribe.
I'm one of them.
What?
What he
We
say?
have 4 subscribers.
I'm also one of them.
Yeah, there's 4
The other ones are McManus. I mean,
Yeah.
redacted and redacted. Dang it.
You can say like generic names, like Andrew or something.
Oh, by the way,
And
earlier
Rachel.
I was frustrated with some people in class, so I wrote a song. It's to the tune of "Thrift Store" by Macklemore.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna lose my mind.
What's
Only
hap-
got 2 more marbles in it, but then I got tired, so I stopped making
Our
it.
AP
Tyrell, what do you want to say to the world?
You get it?
I'm a dweeb.